Beautiful day out here, Canyon Lake, California. Canyon Lake, California. It's beautiful. That's Canyon Lake Country Club down there. Man, I like coming out here, looking at the people on the fairway. I got a sand trap over there. I hear people cussing out their ball. It's funny, man, but it's beautiful out here Sunday, watching people living their lives. And it's that perspective. Raised up. It reminds, I like things that put me into this reflective state. That's what this balcony does for me. It was a lot of cold, dark nights, man. A lot of loneliness, a lot of shame and guilt and powering through and uncertainty and fear that brought me out to this balcony overlooking the fairway at some country club gated community. Man, I feel so fortunate. And it was down into that valley I want to talk about. My man, Jim Edwards, big name in the copyright space, ebooks, marketing, all that. Man's been getting on stage for years. He's forgot more about marketing and business than I've ever known. Man, and we've been working together. He's one of my elite clients. We've been working together for about 1.5 years now. He's an OG. And he brought up some great points about bridges and ladders. Bridges and ladders, man. He drew this model where it was, on this hero's journey, you go down, you start at this relatively flat space, and then you make some maybe bad calls or just life scenarios, and you go down into this pit and down into the dark murk, into the valley, man, that valley of death and darkness. And then certain ones climb up out of it, fight their way, grab those roots, climb up, tooth and nail, back up to this solid platform, get some stability, and then it's time, and then it's repetitions, and it's proof of concept. Then you get to the top, man, and then you get to put your Superman cape on, turn around, and build people bridges and ladders. That's what this whole thing's about, man, is the smart ones, the real smart ones, or early enough in the game to recognize the wise ones, right? The wise learn from the mistakes of others. They can see a motherfucker across the path, across that valley, and they don't want to go down into it. So the person across builds them a bridge and goes, here's how you get across without having to go down in it to come back out of it. Build them a beautiful bridge. They get across to that solid platform into that green pasture. Because it is greener on the other side. The grass is, I assure you. And that's where we also water it the most. Now, some of them who are still down in it, man, they're trying to figure out a way. Man, let's expedite it. We build them a ladder and we lower it down. That's what mentorship does. That's what outside accountability does. That's what somebody who's already been down the path and comes back to show you a better, faster way. With the correct gear, how to navigate it more effectively and more expeditiously. You don't have to figure it out down in the valley by yourself. You can. The issue is not everybody's got the fucking balls or the mental fortitude or the ability to get out of it. As we see many people in this day ruin their lives going down to that pit. They go into the darkness. They don't come out, man. Some by their own hand. Some by just poor decisions and life choices. Man, it's I wish I would have been smart enough to recognize a motherfucker and go, hey man, I'm gonna go across this bridge instead. I'm gonna make these better choices, make these more strategic moves. So I don't have to. Jim, I really want to give you a good call because he really set a good perspective on that. Bridges and ladders, man. Think about your life, man. Man, do you want a bridge or do you need a ladder? Right? Because if you're down in it and you're going to figure it out yourself, why? When somebody has a ladder to lower down to you, reach out, ask for help. It takes too long, man. I don't have time to waste. I wasted so much time in the murk, in the dark, in the mud, fumble fucking it around, trying to figure it out. And it was painful, man. Painful. Some of those dark dark, deep times, man, I don't wish on my worst enemy. It's not worth it. It's not smart. Why would you read the whole encyclopedia when someone give you the most important points? There's a little bit of ego there. There's the person that'll be drowning and somebody will throw them a life raft and they go like, no, I got it. I'm going to do it myself. Bloop, 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 bloop. To the bottom of the fucking ocean and now you're swimming with the fishes. Why, dude? It's not smart. You ever heard that book or that story, that anecdote about the boat sinking? There's the fishermen on it. One guy comes by in a boat and he goes, hey man, you want to hop on? Like, no man, Jesus will save me. God's going to save me. All right. Another one comes by. Oh no man, I'm prayed. I'm going to be saved. Cool. Motherfucker sinks and dies. Shows up, man, at the pearly gates like, hey, I thought you were going to save me. He's like, Jesus is like, hey man, I just sent you 2 boats, man. Like, you said I was going to save you. How do you think help look? What form do you think help looks like? Man, it looks like this, bro. I got news for you. Because I don't need another man to help me, bro. That is the most short-sighted thing ever. There is no such thing as a self-made man. It doesn't exist. We don't exist on an island by ourselves. The smart ones work together. Collaboration, man, is powerful. Collaboration is powerful, man, because you get to pull from the wisdom from every angle. Also, nobody's going to be able to put you out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is what brought you into that dark valley, man. And unless you're a savage motherfucker and know how to pull yourself out of it quick, dude, you're going to be there a while. And during that time when you're down there, we got friends, family, other people that it's affecting. The longer you take, the more it affects everybody else. It's not just about you. Get the answers quick. If you need them fast, reach out. They got my website and all that stuff in the description of these videos, man. People ask, hey, man, how do I get a hold of you? Man, do a little look in the description of all the videos and the channel, man. Has all the contact information. That's how we do it. Spend a little time and look. This is your life, man. Take it seriously. If this is hitting you in some type of way and you know, man, that authentic voice is like, hey, man, let's make a change and let's fucking do it, man. If you need a bridge, we'll build you a bridge. If you need a ladder, we'll build you that too. Regardless, man, we're going to get you up out of that fucking valley. Let's go. Be smart. Out here.